Hi, this is Ellie Tom Elamine, Breatharian. And today I'd like to talk about the evil eye. This is a term that is ancient, and it's a term dealing with a glare or a stare coming from a person to another person that's unaware. They're unaware that it's taking place, but a person is sending you negative energy. And this is an ancient term, and matter of fact, they say most people that die, they don't die because of diet, exercise like we're saying, and these other things. They say most people die is from an evil eye. And they say that you bring an evil eye to yourself. How do you do that? You can actually bring an evil eye to you, where somebody will send this negative energy to you, and you don't even know nothing about it. Why would somebody do that? Now, first of all, to let you know that this is possible is because we are energy beings. We are receiving energy and we are constantly transmitting energy. We know that now in this age that we're dealing in. We're transceivers, in other words. And we also deal with synergy collectively that we affect one another. Uh-oh, hold up for 1 second here. My battery.
You got a trash bag? Do we have a trash bag?
We'll fix this problem. But anyway, as I continue to talk, this evil eye, we do affect each other with synergy, and we're constantly sending energy to one another, and we're affecting each other's energy fields, because everything has an energy field of electromagnetic energy. All right, this is good. This is like reality TV. All right, there we go. I got my battery in. So this is real. We do affect each other, not only for positive, but also negative. Have you ever seen a group one time and a group is there and then somebody comes in with a certain energy talking negative and it changes the whole energy of the group? And as soon as they leave, you can feel it get lighter. It lightens up. So we have the power to do that. And let's look at a position like the President of the United States, for instance. The current one is President Donald Trump. He got so many people sending energy to him, both positive and negative, and he don't even know them. But yet and still this energy is coming at them. So usually when a president is in office, notice that in their 4-year term, it looked like they aged 10 or 20 years because there's so much energy coming to them, both negative or positive, and the people who sending this energy to them don't even really know that person. You never sat down with them, but they're taking on that energy. This is how we are affecting each other. So that's why when we pray for each other positively, we do help one another, and I appreciate when people send me their prayers. But being on the Breatharian journey is kind of like, this is why I got to bring it up, because not only people send positive energy my way, there's some people send negative energy my way, and usually when I'm traveling, people ask me, how do you protect yourself from negative energy? And I used to kind of not answer it because I'm a positive person by nature. By me being positive, I don't look at things as being negative, and I always seem to get out of stuff, but that's easy for me. A lot of people can't get out of it that fast. That's why they ask me that. So now I have to be truthful with it and answer it the best way I know how, because being a Breatharian, not just a Breatharian, anybody, being out here on the mainstream, on the international level, there's many cords coming at you again. That's why shamans of ancient times wouldn't let you take pictures of them, because as soon as you look at a picture and think about that person, you're sending them energy. So a lot of people don't want that energy coming on them, especially when they get to the different levels of a spiritual path. Uh-oh, I'm trying to make it make sense now. So therefore, a lot of people send you these negative energies due to an energy of jealousy and enviousness. Now, these are natural feelings that people do have. It's a feeling. Because a person, they're doing something successful, or they're doing something that a person wish they'll do, and it's just the energy to make that reflects back on a person that let them know that they should be doing more with themselves also. So it's natural. But it's how you respond and act on it. Some people don't like the way jealousy and enviousness make them feel. So the best way to handle it is to take it out on the person that made them feel that way. So they start hating you for it and start bringing up excuses why they don't like you. And then that's the start of the evil eye on why this person is projecting that energy towards you. Now the person, this is why they say you create the evil eye, because by you doing these things that are positive and sending this vibe out, you don't mean no harm. You're actually making people uncomfortable and mad because your light is shining and they wish they could be in that position also. It's not really your fault, but it is your fault. You brought that to you and that comes with it. Uh-oh. How do we get out of this? Well, first of all, is to be aware that it takes place. Because I remember one time my uncle told me, and it always stuck with me. He said, no matter how many people in a crowd like you, there's somebody in that crowd that don't like you. That always stuck with me, and the more I grow, the more I find out that there's nothing you can do about it. Some people just don't like that feeling that you made them feel that way, to have that energy of jealousy or envy. They just don't know how to handle or get rid of it, so they send it back to you. And I heard one person one time, and I couldn't really figure it out. They put me in a certain situation where they said, I want you to feel the same way I feel. And there's some people who go under a mental depression where if they see somebody happy, they just want to rip their head off. And I heard a girl express this one time, because you're happy and they don't know how to be happy. So again, you got these spirits out here, these people who's carrying these energies, and they'll get mad at you because you're accomplishing things that they feel that they can accomplish, or they don't like the way they're feeling. So again, this energy is coming your way. So I'm bringing all this up to paint a picture. Now the best way to handle it when I go through the retreats is, when we're doing our meditations and we're doing energy work, those who's experienced some of my retreats, I always say rub your hands together afterwards as we collected this energy, and give yourself an energy shower to break cords off of your body. Cords are sort of like ropes that as soon as somebody look at you or pass judgment or send a thought, whether it's positive or negative, it will attach onto you because we're energy beings. So there's some cords that attach to you when after you meditate every day, you give yourself an energy shower to literally break those negative cords off of your body that somebody could have sent your way. And you don't even need to know them. You could be walking down the street and somebody could be coming the other way and make a judgment on you, and they shot a cord onto you and you won't really know it. So therefore, just like you take a daily bath, daily shower, or brushing your teeth, this is why meditation is part of the Breatharian path. It's more than just collecting another energy source. It's also to daily keep regenerating the energy flowing through your body and break off those negative cords so you can be refreshed and become anew, because a lot of the energies of the negativity might not be coming from you, it's coming from other people. Oh, this gets good. So I had to really confront this now, because again, I've always had a lucky, go jolly spirit and stuff, but I've always found myself where people was getting, that's just me talking about my personal life, envious or jealous, and I'm dealing with energies that I know that's not mine, but it's dealing with other people, and you start taking that on thinking it's your responsibility, but it's not. You do have the ability to send that energy back to that person, and they have to deal with it on their own. That's their energy and it's not yours. So even when you dealing with groups and you're dealing with other people in your daily life, not only you get in the habit of breaking those negative cords off of your body, but also by You can actually say it out loud by allowing that person's energies to go back to them, because energies do listen to us and do listen to our thought process, and collect your energy back to yourself to be in your own energy. See, we're all one energy source, you understand, but it's how we harmonize it that's the difference. And some people are more spiritually mature than others and know how to balance their energy a lot better than others. Some people, it's not that they're a bad person, they just have trouble and difficulties balancing and harmonizing their energies. So it's easy for them to send you this negative energy of negativity, because they don't know how to deal with it. And that's why we do got these energy vampires, a person who want to be around that light, that positive energy, so it can help pick them up. But when you're a person of light, and the more you come into light, the reason I have to get this message is this is a new level that you have to start realizing and dealing with. These negative energies will come your way no matter how nice you is. Somebody's going to talk, they're going to over exaggerate, and they basically want to see how do you deal with these energies. See, it's not about, when you're dealing with life, about avoiding situations or how you get, and stuff like this. It's your spiritual maturity on how you go through it, how you deal with it, and that's what takes you on to the next level. So being mature on how to deal with people and deal with these negative energies and these evil eyes, don't let the evil eye be these energies that put you down, because they will come your way just by you being more into the light. It is not saying a negative message at all. It's just being aware that it exists, and you have the power of being a being of light. First, you got to be aware it's taking place. Then you could transmute these energies and reharmonize them and bring them into something that's useful instead of something that's negative. And this is what we call curses and stuff like this. Because you can curse a person through words, through thought. Have you ever had somebody say something mean to you? It don't matter if it was true or not. If they keep saying it over and over again long enough, you will start believing it. Or you'll wake up the next day still thinking about something that happened 6 months ago. That's what we call an energetic curse. Even though you're a whole new being, fighting these past energies that came your way when somebody shot at you, that's a whole nother level of dealing on the Breatharian journey, because the more you can defeat this evil eye, the more light it will continue to bring into the body. But you do have to know it exists. You do have to know that be aware that it's there, and be aware, don't be naive, yes, it will be shot your way. Because I know some beautiful people, for instance, and there's always somebody who will say something, their opinion, negative against them. And, it is what there is, it's their opinion, but that energy is still active. It's still shot out there. So likewise, we have to be careful. We have to be aware that this exists. And don't be afraid of it. It's just the way it is, because we're energy beings and we all affect one another. But since we know this now, as we continue being in the light, continue growing, this is our next adventure on don't be scared of the negativity. Face it head on and transmute these energies. You understand? Because you still have the power and it's still in your arena. But if you just blow it off like it don't exist, that's what will cause you more harm in the long run and start stagnating your own energy. So again, I hope you got a lot out of this. Keep on the good road. Keep going strong. And here I am in wonderful Ohio, somewhere in Ohio. It's a little cooler here now, but it's good. The air is good and clean. I came out a good time of year. I've been urban camping, and this air feels so good on the lungs, on the body, just being out here. Everything is nature. So have a good day. We hope you enjoy. And I'm just enjoying the sunlight, enjoying the air. All of this is free, but all of this is how we harmonize energy. And don't let negative thoughts, whether if you're aware of it or not aware of it, stagnate your energy flow. Keep your energy moving, and you will see these energies start dissipating themselves, because our true nature is to harmonize these energies. But again, some people are just not good at it. It don't matter how good they look, how good they talk, or what they got. They just don't like that feeling, and they don't know how to work with it.